This is Flip Flop Navigator here at Hellfire Pass in northern Thailand, Kanchanaburi province.
In this Flip Flop Navigator adventure, I'm back in Kanchanaburi, Thailand, visiting the famous Hellfire Pass near the Myanmar border. Then we go to the Kanchanaburi War Cemetery, where many soldiers that died in Hellfire Pass were buried.
Good afternoon. Are you here to see the Hellfire Pass? Okay, have you been here before? Okay, I'm the staff. Give you some information, please. Hellfire Pass take care by the Australian government. You don't have to buy the ticket. It's for free. I recommend you go inside the white building to see the 10-minute film about history of the Second World War, the gallery room and skywalk. And then you can walk about 500 meters to see the Hellfire Pass. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Okay.
Old train cars, a bit rusted out.
As you can see here, there are audio cues all throughout the trail, which has I think at least 35 in total. And walk 1 is about 1 hour long. Walk 2 is about 3 hours long.
You are here.
This place was part of the Burma-Thailand Railway. In 1941, the armed forces of Japan swept west into Southeast Asia, through Malaya, and in time through Indonesia, the Philippines, New Guinea, and Pacific Islands. They moved through neutral Thailand to support an invasion of British-ruled Burma, now Myanmar. There they threatened India. The place where you are became part of that story when the Japanese faced the problem of supporting its troops in Burma.
This is part of the Hellfire Pass Railway. It runs from here about 5 kilometers to the end, which means that the prisoners of war cut into these rocks, put dynamite in these rocks, cut these rocks. They labored here, or they walked down this very path day after day to get to the new construction section they were working on that day. They would have 2-man teams. One man would hold the spike, the other man would hit it with a hammer, and when they made a hole big enough for dynamite, they would move on, and then the whole area would be dynamited and they would start over again. This is at the memorial end of Hellfire Pass, the Australian memorial. The Konyu Cutting. It's here opposite me, American Prisoners of War Memorial.
Hellfire Pass, also known as Konyu Cutting, was part of the Death Railway built during World War II by Allied prisoners of war and forced Asian laborers under the Japanese occupation. The railway was intended to connect Bangkok, Thailand to Yangoon, Myanmar to support the Japanese war effort. The pass was named due to the brutal conditions under which it was constructed and the torches used for light at night, making it look like hell. The construction of the Death Railway, including Hellfire Pass, is responsible for the death of 12,000 Allied POWs and tens of thousands Asian laborers. The busiest day of the year at Hellfire Pass is Anzac Day, which is observed annually on April 25th. This day holds significant importance as it commemorates the sacrifices made by Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, Anzac, soldiers around the world, including those who suffered and died while constructing the Death Railway. The Anzac Day service is attended by dignitaries, veterans, families, and tourists. It includes traditional elements such as the playing of the last post, moments of silence, and wreath laying. Entrance to the Hellfire Pass Museum and walking trail are free with thanks to the Australian government. Today, Hellfire Pass is a place of reflection and education. Visitors can learn about the history through exhibits in the museum, personal accounts, and documentaries. The walking trail includes very detailed, interesting audio guides. Be sure to leave yourself enough time to listen to them all. The Kanchanaburi War Cemetery, also known as the Don Rock War Cemetery, is the final resting place for approximately 6,982 prisoners of war who died during the construction of the Thai-Burma Railway during World War II.
Australian Navy, Australian Imperial Corps, Australian Imperial Force, Baby Mercer, Women's Voluntary Service. There's a Malay private, 30 years old. British Special Forces, 35 years old. Captain in the Royal Artillery, 28 years old. Warrant Officer 2 from the Royal Indian Engineers, Colonel, Burma Army Service Corps. All these different nationalities right next to each other. 6-0.
The cemetery primarily contains soldiers from various Allied nations, including Australia, the United Kingdom, and the Netherlands, as American remains were repatriated after the war. Many of those who died at Hellfire Pass and other sections of the railway were initially buried in makeshift graves along the railway and were later reinterred here after the war. The cemetery is maintained by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, ensuring these soldiers are remembered with respect and honor. The Kanchanaburi War Cemetery is located in the town of Kanchanaburi and is the largest of 3 war cemeteries on the Thai-Burma Railway, with nearly 7,000 graves of POWs who perished during the construction of the railway. Unknown to us, the Chungai War Cemetery is only a few kilometers from Kanchanaburi and contains more than 1,400 graves of POWs. That is at the top of our list for the next visit to this beautiful and historic province of Thailand.